Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft. I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm doing fantastic. Today is episode 209. We got lots to talk about today. Today's going to be an interesting episode, that's for sure. Question of the day is, if you guys could have any video game remastered to be a new game similar to the old one, what would it be? I think for me, the answer would be Need for Speed Underground 2. And I know you're probably thinking, well, Jevin, they just remastered that. Why would you pick that game? Well, I want something that's similar to sort of to the old one, more or less. I really like that game. If you guys enjoy Let's Play, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps out. So this episode is going to be a lot different than our typical episodes. In the last couple of episodes, we've done caving. We kind of, we have some stuff we need to plan. Well, today I'm just going to be talking about where I've been for the last couple of days and my brother's wedding and things like that, because I got a lot of catching up to do so I can talk to you guys and we can have a good time. I also installed Optifine. I'm gonna make sure everything is good. So I haven't really posted any new content since Friday. I'm looking for oak trees, by the way, because we have like no wood in this world and I really need to get some wood. This will work right here. So I haven't really posted any new content since Friday. There is a reason for that. Actually, there's kind of two reasons for it. One, I just kind of wanted to take a break. I've been posting full-time content almost daily, like 2 to 3 videos daily, since like 2013. And that's like 4 years of just non-stop recording. And even though this is an amazing job, I love my job. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. You get a little burnout, so it was nice to take just a little bit of a break from things. Plus I had some like personal stuff going on in my life, just a lot of stuff, like a lot of drama happened all at once, and it really it took a huge toll on me. Like I just laid in bed. Like, I'll be honest with you. We did have Hermit Quest, which was a lot of fun. I really liked Hermit Quest a lot. That was a great time. So on Friday, things were pretty hectic. We were getting ready for my brother's wedding. So if you guys don't know, I have a brother and he is about 5 years older than me. And he got married this weekend to, Amanda, and she is awesome. So on Friday, we met up with them. I met up with them and we went to the reception hall to decorate. So we were probably at the reception hall for a good, I don't know, probably good 6 hours, just doing as much as we possibly can. Plus, we were kind of finalizing all the little details, had to go pick up our tuxes, had to go pick up the dresses for the bridesmaids, get things like altered if it needed to be like that. And just, just a ton of running around. And if you've ever been in a wedding, you'll understand. So Friday came and went, and then Saturday morning comes, and Saturday was the day of the wedding. I got up at like 10. I had to go and do some stuff. I wanted to go and get my beard trimmed the day of the wedding, because I didn't want to look all scraggly. So I woke up early, and this is Saturday morning. I woke up early. It was probably like 9 a.m. and I went to, because I just go to Great Clips because they do a very good job on my beard. There was an hour-and-a-half wait at Great Clips on 9 a.m. on a Saturday to get a beard trim. And it wasn't because it was like nobody knew how to do it. It was just there was like so many people there. So I bought a little beard trimming kit and tried to do it myself. But I definitely wish I would have stayed. But the wedding itself, there was, let's see. I want to say there was 7 on each side of the wedding party. So there was 7 groomsmen and 7 bridesmaids. Let's see, as far as groomsmen go, or groomsmen, it was me, my brother's father, his name is Mark, and then a person named Donnie. Donnie is my brother's wife's sister's boyfriend, but he's like, when my mom died, Donnie gave us like $6,000 to pay for the funeral, and then we paid him back with the money from the GoFundMe. He literally gave us like $6,000 cash in a day, so like he's super close. He's like the nicest guy in the world too. So there was me, Mark, Donnie, and then there was my brother's cousin, who else? Then there was his neighbor. So I think there was like 5 or 6 people on each side. We ended up getting at the church at about 2:30. And I was pretty excited, but then once we got there and kind of realized what was going on, it was kind of shitty. The photographer was not very good. Not very good at all. Like, she basically had no idea what she was doing. Now, like, because if you've ever been in a wedding or you've ever seen wedding photos, you know that each party is supposed to take pictures before the wedding, and then once the wedding is over and the bride and groom can see each other, you can take them after the wedding. Well, like, she said that she had never done a wedding this size before, which that shouldn't matter if you're a photographer. You should know what you're doing. So with that being said, when we got there and we were all just kind of like standing around waiting for her to tell us what to do, it felt like she only took a couple pictures. Not a lot at all, to be honest with you. And we were kind of nervous about it, so we, one of the bridesmaids was an actual, like, wedding photographer. So she, like, texted her husband and said, hey, you know, come and just, you know, try to do what you can. And it was kind of funny because it's the remark that he said to the lady. She goes, oh, you hired a new or a secondary photographer. That's neat. He's like, no, but my pictures are going to turn out better than yours. Like, literally roasted her in front of everybody. I almost felt bad, but, like, she really didn't really know what she was doing. So before I badmouth this lady, I'll explain. So we're at a wedding, right? So weddings are supposed to sort of be like a formal event. You know, you need to get into a nice dress, a nice tuxedo. And by the way, I'm handsome as can be. Excuse me. She showed up with her daughter, which both of them were not really dressed appropriately for a wedding. And then she didn't, like, her camera was okay, I guess, but she really wasn't taking pictures. You know, like, when you're documenting a wedding, you really want as many photos as possible, and it really felt like she didn't do very much. Like, we were supposed to take photos of the groomsmen, which she, like, made us stand up, like, on the pew or whatever for where the people were gonna get married, and we really, like, didn't do that. I mean, we did, but we really didn't. I mean, I felt like she maybe only did a couple pictures, so it was really weird, to be honest with you. Like, the whole situation was interesting. So we kind of noticed that, and then the other guy, the girl's husband, started taking some pictures, and things kind of progressed a little bit, so that was okay. And then she didn't, like, apparently the same thing happened with the bridesmaids. Obviously, we don't know. We weren't allowed to be by them. But she really didn't, like, take very many pictures of them either. So we were hoping that with everybody's camera phones and things like that, that there was enough pictures taken. But enough about her bad taste and everything. The ceremony went off without a hitch. Like, the priest, the guy that was, you know, marrying them, gave like a great sermon. He was funny. It was really just, it was a good time. And we walked outside. It was like, and this is the part that kind of sucked. It was like super hot that day. We were all in black tuxes. Oh my goodness. But it was fun. We took, it was kind of funny because, like, I mentioned the bad photographer, and once the wedding was over, we were, like, so fed up with her, we just told her to leave. We didn't even tell her to come to the reception. Like, she didn't even have a ride to the reception. She was asking one of us for rides. Like, yeah, we were kind of confused, like, how she even got there. Yeah, it was weird. And so, like, once the wedding was, like, or once the nuptials were done, we went outside to all of us to take pictures together, and she really had no clue. She was like, you should stand here. She lacked direction, is basically the easiest way to put it. And it was kind of weird, to be honest with you. It's really hard to put into words how bad it was, you know what I mean? By the way, we're doing a collection episode today because I need a lot of things. We are running low on a lot of stuff. There we go. So, like, once the ceremony was over, and once the photographer actually left, we had another person come and take pictures. And I hope I'm going the right way, by the way. I think I am. I feel like this is maybe the right way. I've been here before. Anyways, I think it's like 500, 500. I might need to go this way. This way? This way. Okay. We took our pictures. We got a lot of pictures done. And then we went to the reception hall. The reception hall was such a nice place. I really didn't even know it was there. I used to work in that area when I graduated from college. It's kind of like the same area, but it was like hidden behind these places. And it was like really big. And it was kind of cool because like typically once you're done with everything for the wedding, you have to clean up and leave. Well, the guy liked our decorations so much that he purchased all of them. Like every bit of it. Like that's not really something that happens a lot, but like he purchased all of like everything. He said, I'm gonna use this for my brochure. We were kind of surprised, to be honest with you, but yeah. And so it was like, you know, it was a good time. There was an open bar, so you would imagine that there was a lot of drunk people. I did drink a little bit, but nothing enough to be like super tipsy or anything. I just had some vodka and cranberry, which is delicious, by the way. Let's go and sleep. All right, I want to check on the villagers next, but you know, they did the first dance and they cut the cake and all that stuff, and they had food catered and just a general good time mingling with people and taking lots and lots of pictures and talking with family members. Now, I don't really know that side of the family very well, but they have always been super nice to me as far as family goes, like, because I've probably mentioned this before. Are these guys not breeding? I've probably mentioned this before, but I don't really have a lot of family. I have my dad, and then on my dad's side of the family there's some family there, but they don't, like, my dad is like one to hold grudges for a very long time. So I don't really know them very well, but so everybody from my brother's side of the family is like very welcoming. They know kind of the situation. Do we not have any bread? Let me check. I'm gonna go down here. Okay. So I got to meet a lot of them. They had like this cool photo booth. Like they went to the dollar store and just bought a bunch of like silly summer stuff, like big glasses and things like that. And then they had this photo booth. It was a lot of fun. So we took a lot of cool pictures there, gave some speeches, and then just partied. They were telling me, like, when we went to decorate the reception hall, that they had 21 cases of beer, 6 bottles of alcohol. They had 2 bottles of Jägermeister, 2 bottles of vodka, and then I think like maybe Crown Royal or something like that. And then they had like 30 cases of soda or pop, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, and Amanda, like, I gotta be honest with you, like, I've seen a lot of wedding dresses before, but Amanda's wedding dress was like really, really nice. It was like a big flowing gown. Very cool looking. I really like the color theme of the wedding itself as well. So hold on 1 second. There we go. The color of the theme of the wedding was like, it was black, and then it was lapis purple, which is like a dark purple. There we go. Let me land. So it was like a dark purple, and then the special people were wearing like a baby blue. It was almost like an electric blue, though. It was more brighter than it was like baby. So yeah, and so if you guys don't know this already, my mom has passed away. Her parents actually both died. Amanda's did. So her brother Daniel gave us away. Or gave her away at the wedding, which was very nice. He was so freaking nervous though. It was so funny. Like, he was practicing his like one line, because all he had to really say was, I, Daniel, give Amanda away to Brandon, because like that's what you're supposed to say to the preacher. And he was like practicing his one line. It was really funny. It was kind of hilarious, to be honest with you. So once we got to the reception hall, there was lots of pictures taken, lots of just good times. I didn't end up leaving. Let's see. Well, I left the house at 9 that morning. I didn't get home. Is there weed in here? There is. I didn't get home until roughly about 11 p.m. And I was in a tuxedo all day long. So my body was like, yeah, it's time. I literally sat in front of the air conditioner for like probably an hour, just cooling down some. But it was a lot of fun. So on Sunday, which was like the day before they were leaving for their honeymoon, I went over there and helped them because like they kind of just wanted to chill for a while. So I went over there and helped them with like as much as I could. Got all their tuck stuff ready to go. Got all of the last of the wedding stuff packed up for them while they were just chilling. Oh, I had Chinese food for the first time. I think it was General Tso's chicken. It was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie to you. But he's like, we're gonna order some food. Do you want anything? And I'm like, well, I've never really had Chinese food before. And he looked at me like I was just nuts, man. He's like, you've never had Chinese food before, Jevin? Really? And I wanted to get them a wedding gift before they left. So I called like I think I called around 10 to 15 different stores. You know, at like Walgreens and CVS, how they do those like canvas printings? Well, I wanted to get them one of their wedding like photos. So I picked out a really cool wedding photo and went there. It wasn't really that expensive either. It was like $60, but it was like 11 by 14, which is a pretty big size. And then I had a wooden frame put on it. So like it was pretty cool looking. I was kind of surprised at how good it actually turned out to be. Amanda cried, and so did the other person. What else? Oh, and then on Monday, the reason why I really didn't post on Monday was because I had a lot of stuff I had to do for them as well. So they're on honeymoon right now, which they didn't take. They have a son, Colin, which is my nephew. He's awesome. He's the coolest kid ever. He's not going with him, so we had to get them a bunch of stuff to go because he was staying at her brother's. So we had to get him a bunch of stuff ready to have for the week while they were gone. Then on Monday, I had to return the tuxes, and there was a few things at the reception hall that still needed to be buttoned up, so I went there, took care of that. So it's been quite the weekend. It really was. It was a very, very busy weekend. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you, it was really, really nice to just get away from the internet, like, because, you know, my life revolves around internet because that's what my job is, on the internet. And sometimes it's nice to just get away from everything. It was a lot of fun, but to be honest with you, if anything, it lit that fire for me. Like, I woke up this morning like, hell yeah, let's record. So that's why I have been gone. I haven't had a chance to post or live stream or any of that good stuff. Is because I was busy. But now that we're back, we're ready to go. This was just kind of an update video as to where I've been, and things like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the little talk that we had today. And I know we didn't get that much done, but stuff will be done in the future. Anyways, I hope everybody has a great day. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button. Otherwise, this is iJevin. Peace out.